So, you finally saw Star Wars.
I finally saw Star Wars.
I mean, so what did you think about it?
Here's the deal. The more I thought about the movie, the more I liked it. That's not to say I didn't like it, because I did. I enjoyed it very much. However, there was a huge amount of hype and a huge amount of excitement going into it. And I saw it and I was like, well, okay. I was a little underwhelmed. Because there are some moments that are slow. There are some plot holes that I was not necessarily cool with. But
what plot hole in specific?
Not a plot hole. Some sloppy writing. When Poe disappears on the desert planet and then shows back up on the rebel base, that really annoyed me.
I was highly annoyed with how everyone could teleport so fast. They would be inside a building and then all of a sudden be outside instantly when it took them so long to get into the building. That drove me crazy. There
were parts that I was sort of very underwhelmed with, and quite honestly, it was A New Hope.
I think they played it safe. I mean, J.J. Abrams, and Disney, they played it safe because they didn't want to.
He didn't want to Lucas it.
They didn't want to Lucas it.
No, and that makes sense.
Yeah. Because if they had gone with an original plot that maybe was darker or not as strong as an idea, they would have lost people.
Yeah, I like how it's now becoming, if you f something up so bad it's almost irreparable, Lucasing it.
Warning. The following program contains language not suitable for younger listeners and spoilers. You have been warned.
Now beamed from the fortified bunker below Culver City, California, this is Well, That Happens Movie Review.
Welcome to the Well, That Happened movie review, where we take a look at a movie of our choosing. This week was my turn, and I picked Kingsman, the Secret Service.
The Secret Service.
All right. So, the tagline, because the first game we play is Netflix It. The tagline for Kingsman is, a tough street kid is recruited by a spy to join the super secret espionage agency and battle a twisted tech genius who has concocted a diabolical plot to take over the world in this irreverent and stylish thriller. So
that was a long tagline.
Well, this was HBO. We watch it on HBO Go. I don't know how you guys at home will watch it. Blu-ray, Amazon Prime, HBO Go. But I was like, well, we have different accounts, so might as well do it. Yep. So I'm going to throw it to Todd. How would you Netflix it?
When dead spies' kids get angry at their stepdads, there's only one place they can go. To a tailor downtown where they can become secret agents, carrying on the family tradition of the Kingsman.
Nice.
I like that. Good. That's actually solid.
Yeah.
Because mostly I would expect you to be like, explosions, Samuel Jackson, this scene, that scene.
If you listen to my taglines, mine are never like that.
Yeah.
No, those are mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I must have been confused. Next, I'm going to save Haley for last. Jeff.
Who's Haley?
It's a king. No, just kidding. That's Haley still.
Bite me.
Okay, here we go. Want to be a badass, sharp-dressed man in a secret service of spies and espionage and kicking ass with gadgets? Be a Kingsman. You'll have to go through some as a... Oh, wait, we're not supposed to say anyway. You're going to go through some major ball-busting action.
Not supposed to say action.
Damn. You're going to go through some stuff, and you're going to eventually become a Kingsman. Even if you do fail, you win.
Just
what?
Nothing.
And you said the HBO tagline was long.
Yeah, well, I kept getting interrupted by myself and by Todd and by Haley and by Sam.
I didn't interrupt anything. I let you speak your piece. All right, that's my turn. Eggsy is a young troublemaker who never gets the opportunity. Oh, I miswrote that. Let me start again. Eggsy is a young troublemaker. Can you shut your mouth? Eggsy is a young troublemaker who gets the opportunity of a lifetime when he's approached by the Kingsmen, a spy organization trying to stop the lisping, scene-stealing Samuel L. Jackson. This is the superior spy film to the lackluster Spectre. It's Kingsman, The Secret Service.
Nice. All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
And now,
There's
we
Haley.
are waiting for Haley's
Haley.
Netflix. Yes.
She's like in a like in classroom when the teacher was like, "Okay, kids, homework's due," and she's rushing really fast trying to write down answers. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Pencils.
Nothing's changed from high school, seriously.
No, I'm pretty sure several things have changed since high school.
There's more sex.
Anyway.
Says you.
Hi, Haley's mom.
You can now watch us.
And I can watch you.
We don't have that technology
It's
yet.
not two-way.
It's
What?
not two-way.
Yeah.
Then who am I looking at?
Us.
Yourself.
Oh, damn! I'm hot.
It's my own boobs.
I got some beads.
And he's got a Dillouette.
Hey.
All right. Haley, what is your Netflix tagline for Kingsman, The Secret Service?
It's bad, but okay. Mark Darcy, spies, Alfred, gadgets, and mind-blowing fun. It is The Kingsman.
It was short. It was sweet. I liked it.
I liked it.
I like it. What do
I
you
like yours the second best.
Aw, thanks.
And what do you think at home? Let us know. WellThatHappenedPodcast.com or comment on the link below or the comment section. I don't know
email
how
us.
YouTube does things. Or email us.
That works too.
Yeah, we got many ways to be in contact. And with that, let's...
Moving on.
We're going to talk our favorite film that fits in with the genre of what we just watched. So I'm going to go with spy films with gadgets. And I'm going to throw it over to Haley, who seems unprepared. Haley, go.
No, I am prepared actually this time. This time I'm going to choose The Avengers, starring Ralph Fiennes. And
Ralph Fiennes is not next to you.
Not the
he's
Marvel movie.
on the computer, though.
Ah.
Not the Marvel movie. Starring Ralph Fiennes, Uma Thurman, and Sean Connery. And one of my favorite gadgets in
Which
that...
one played Iron Man?
I think it was Ralph Fiennes.
Yep.
That would be cool. That'd be really interesting. But it's a simple gadget. It's not really a gadget. I guess it would count as a weapon, but his umbrella turns into a sword. And I think it's pretty badass. So I'm going to go with that.
So how does he get it to... Because I've never seen the film, because I hate Uma Thurman. How...
Really?
I can't stand
I
her.
like her a lot.
Really? You don't like her?
No, not particularly.
Oh,
I
man.
was surprising how much I
I
actually
like her
enjoyed
in
her
that.
in Kill Bill. But
I
barely.
like it with her a lot.
I think I like the plot more of Kill Bill than the actual Uma Thurman. So, how does his sword become how does his umbrella become a sword?
He just takes off the umbrella part, and
Oh,
it's
so
a
it's
freaking
a-
sword. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. He just...
I thought like he pushed a button and all of a sudden like the metal part wraps itself around the parasol and just like
Like a mace flail thing?
yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be cool, but The Avengers is based off of an
Old TV show.
old TV show, so I don't think that would be something that would have been on TV at the time.
Wasn't Sean? No.
Sean Connery's the bad guy in that.
Yeah, but wasn't Roger Moore in the original TV show The Avengers?
Possible. I don't know. That's before me.
That's
so
an
I don't
excellent
know.
question.
No, he was in The Saint. Very, very similar theme stuff. Roger Moore was in The Saint.
Ah, okay.
I'm a Saint.
Okay.
Nice. That's a solid pick there, Haley.
Good pull.
Thank
Good
you.
pull.
All right. Now, who to
It made me
pick?
think of Condor Man, though, which I'm sure is neither guys' pick. But yeah,
Condor Man.
because nobody thought about Condor Man until just now.
I have shown Haley the magnificence that is Condor
The
Man.
movie's ridiculous.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that what you're gonna pick? Condor Man?
No. But her just saying that with the sword cane reminded me of Condor Man because he has a cane or a gun in a cane and he can't control it. It's very funny.
That's awesome. So Todd, what is your spy film with gadgets?
I went back and forth on this one, and I hate to be predictable, but I really have to go with Goldfinger because that is sort of the watershed moment in spy films. That is where spies in film began to get gadgets, and that is where the technology started to become quirky, and that was the introduction of the DB5, the Aston Martin, for James Bond to drive. It's a fantastic film, and it is the introduction of the gadget world of spies.
Goldfinger.
Exactly.
That was a great Shirley Bassey.
She did 2 songs, right?
She did.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Jeff. Magic Man. Pop.
Yeah,
She
I
recorded
was
3.
torn because here's the thing. I know there's lots of spy movies out there that have great gadgets. You know, the James Bond films. I mean, almost all of them are. Some are great, some are good, but they all have, well, the early ones don't, but the later ones all have some kind of cool gadgetry to them. And I felt like just pulling a James Bond film out of the ether was a little bit too...
The ether.
Too easy. Too easy.
I pulled a beer out of the ether.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
There's double entertainment going on for the podcast and for the people at home watching
Wow,
us. We
okay.
appreciate you.
Right. So my pick is going to be Spies Like Us.
Oh, that's
Fantastic
a good one.
film. Good move. Headquarters.
It's a good movie. Funny. It's got the old Dan Aykroyd, the Chevy Chase, and I guess the gadget would be a nuclear missile.
Nuclear. Yeah. Like
A Russian nuke.
I'm surprised you didn't go with all of the weird ways that Chevy Chase tried to cheat on the test.
Well, there was that. I mean, there were so many good moments of that film that
Because
it's
those
just...
were gadgets. He had it written on the inside of his eye patch.
That's true. If you haven't seen that movie, watch it. Spies Like
Great
Us.
film.
nice.
Classic.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
Oh, it's
Really?
brilliant.
Watch it.
Movie night. Movie night.
My pick, the Mission Impossible with the Mission Impossible.
The Mission Impossible.
The.
The one and only Mission Impossible
Mission
film with
Impossible.
Tom Cruise.
And
The-
Emilio Estevez.
And Emilio Estevez.
Oh,
And John Voight.
Emilio.
John Boyd's really good in it. The bubble gum. The red and green bubble gum. Don't chew it, because your head will explode. I like that sequence when he's, rendezvousing and they think he's a spy and they're going to arrest him. He puts his bubble gum against the aquarium.
glass, yeah.
He just bounces. So good. Little known fact, they were going to have a stunt person do that sequence, but because it didn't look right, you could tell it's not Tom Cruise. He said, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do
Nice.
it myself. They're like, don't do it. Don't do it. Pull up, Goose. And he went for it.
Tom Cruise known for doing his own stunts.
Yeah, that's where actually probably where it started.
I have an honorable mention.
okay.
An honorable mention.
I'm gonna go-
Let's move on. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna go with Triple X because the gun that he had in that was pretty awesome. All the different bullets. The one which was the blood bullet, the explosive bullet, and then whatever the hell they did
I'm
after.
sorry, Haley. The only triple X I like is my porn. Okay, seriously.
I'm pretty sure that the bedroom scene where the lady is pole dancing on the bed, I think that counts as kind
That's
of pornographic.
really is.
The things I'm going to do for my country.
The things I'm going to do for my country. So therefore, that movie counts as an honorable mention for gadgets.
Oh,
See, if we're gonna go for just straight gadget films, I'd go with Saw because there's some weird effed up
Yeah,
gadget stuff.
Saw's not really a spy film.
Yeah.
No.
I'm talking about a spy film.
That's what I said. I said if we're just going with gadgets.
But I'm going for gadgets with the spy film, and I just thought of Triple X, and that's why I went
You
with
know,
mile at a time.
I almost picked Cloak and Dagger.
Ooh, Cloak and Dagger is so good.
That's nice. That would
That
be
would have been a fun pull, too.
That's a
Yeah.
good
A little,
pull.
little Dabney Coleman action. Why not?
And what do you at home think? What is your favorite spy movie with a gadget? Let us know while that happened podcast.com or comment down below and subscribe. I keep hitting the microphone. I'm an idiot.
Stop
You
touching
guys are going to make me go deaf. Okay, knock it off.
I was fixing it. Hello.
And with that, let's move on. Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and games. They're reuniting for Coachella. It sounds terrible.
I don't know anything about that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are they going to have a hologram?
No, they're getting together. All slash Axel.
Yeah, see, I don't want to go to Coachella unless there's a hologram there.
I would go and see that concert because
That's what I wanna
Guns N'
see.
Roses.
It's funny because Axl Rose, they're going to hologram him being thinner. All right. It's
I would
question time with Todd, Jeff, and Haley. This is the once a week game where I quiz them or we quiz each other on the movie of the week.
Okay.
I have an amazing track record. I haven't won once.
This
you've
year?
won. Not so far this year. Correct. That is correct. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Question number 1. How does Eggsy's dad die?
Jeff. Yeah, by getting on a guy who with a bomb, grenade.
Correct.
Jumping on a guy with a grenade.
That
That's
is a bad way of explaining
That
it, but
was-
that's correct.
Okay.
Question number 2. Finish the phrase Oxford's not.
Todd. Brussels. Bruise.
Haley. Broke.
That's correct.
J.
Question number 3. According to Lancelot, spilling what drink would be a sin?
Jeff, a 62 whiskey.
Ooh. Judges, hold off for the rest of them. Okay, cool. Todd? Haley?
Any drink would be bad to spill.
this is
I'm just.
62.
I know. I can't remember what it was.
Glenn.
Marlowe.
Part of Frighten.
Flynn
Flynn O'Donnell.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kyle
Yeah,
McGregor.
yeah.
You know what, Jeff? I'll give it to you. It's a 62 Dalmore.
Dalmore. Okay.
See,
They
we
said
said
whiskeys.
Yeah.
We,
He said a
Todd,
whiskey, and then they said
The
Dalmore
letters
after
from
that.
what Todd and I said combined made that word.
That's true. I'm going to.
This is not the Scrabble version of
I'm
question
gonna go ahead
time.
and agree with that faceless voice that I hear.
No, we
No, we
cut
still
to
show
her.
my face.
Watch. Haley.
Who's Haley?
And back to us.
Yeah.
Question number 4. How does Lancelot die in Argentina?
Haley, he gets cut in half.
Oh, that's
Correct.
right.
By the way, Jack Davenport, he is in Couplings, one of my favorite
I
British
know.
television shows.
I was so sad when it was like, oh, he's in it. Oh, he's not in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He plays those kinds of characters now.
Yeah.
Spies.
People who die.
Quickly.
He died,
Sorry.
and I went, "Oh, Jeffrey."
Question number 5. Name the bar where Eggsy goes to drink.
Oh, crap.
Todd, the Black Friar.
Ooh, so close.
Haley, the Federal in North Hollywood.
Absolutely incorrect.
Well, let's just call it the Black Dog.
No, it is the Black Prince.
Oh.
So close. Here's
Bollocks.
Here's
How's
a-
that for British?
Here's a hard one for you. Question number 6. What is the number on the back of the Medal of Valor?
Todd, 4/17, 1976.
Ooh, so close, but no.
660-263-2000.
No.
9/72, 1972.
Incorrect. It is
Damn.
12/1997.
By the way, the phone number I gave was to the movie theater in Moberly, Missouri. By the way,
Oh, nice.
if you want
question.
to see what's playing.
Number 7. Manners make what, according to Galahad?
Jeff. Manners maketh the man.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 8. What item was used as an acknowledgement of the risks in becoming a Kingsman?
Jeff. The Medal of Valor?
Incorrect.
Todd, the Umbrella.
Incorrect.
I got it now.
I don't think I understand the question.
I know it.
Okay, Jeff, would you like to let Haley know what that is?
The body bag.
The body
Oh,
bag.
okay.
Correct.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question, but that's all right.
God, as soon as I said the wrong answer, I was like, oh, why? Why? Why?
Because, Jeff.
Oh, man.
I'm playing the camera.
Question number 9. How does Eggsy get out of the flooded room?
Haley, he kicks open the double-sided mirror.
Ooh. No.
Todd, parkour.
No.
Jeff, he rams the double-sided mirror.
Everything's ramming with you, isn't it?
I know. Pounding it hard.
This is the year of the Ram.
He punches open the... but I'll give it to you.
Okay. I was like,
I'll let
That
her know.
means she's winning, probably.
Question number 10. Eggsy's pug is named JB after
Haley.
which...
Jack Bauer.
Correct.
Oh, damn.
Question number 11. When
I was going to
Harry...
go with Joe Baker.
Hi, Joe Baker.
Hi, Joe.
When Harry meets Valentine, what do they have for dinner?
Todd, fillet of sole.
No. Haley?
Harry means Valentine.
Or when Galahad meets Valentine.
Haley.
Oh.
McDonald's.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah, fillet of fish. That's
All
what
right,
I
that's
said.
it. That's the end of the questions as of right now. Haley's got the
Wait.
win with 5, and Jeff is got
I got a question
3.
for you guys. What is Iggsy's real name?
Gary Unwin.
There you go. Because I wrote that. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I wrote it on my hand when I was intoxicated last night, so I remembered it. because
You thought it was going to be a question.
I thought it was going to be a question.
So you were going to cheat.
No, I remembered because
That's what this is. You basically said you're going to cheat.
because when Todd did what was the pool
Oh,
movie?
question.
Hold on. When Todd did the pool movie, I wrote down what his drink was on my hand, and sadly, I was not fast enough and did not get that answer.
We watched
Okay.
The Hustler.
Question
There
right
we go.
now. This is
Yes.
a question from me to Haley only. Well, actually, you guys can answer. This is good because if you were to write down your answers to a test on your hand in school, would that work for you?
Yes, it would, because a lot of the tests that I took, you got an index card, and you can write down all the answers or
In
notes.
high school?
And
In
that
high school.
explains the problem with the public education
But
system today.
that's
Kids are
because
just not learning a damn
I know,
thing.
you just
I
write it
took
on
the
an index
time
card.
to write stuff down.
Well, I mean, it's the precursor to Google.
What I learned,
Oh.
though, was that I could write things really tiny.
I have a friend. He's from the country of Poland. You're expected to cheat in Poland.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah, well, that's 'cause
it's
they
not
lost.
it's not a matter of actually knowing the knowledge. It's about being able to perform when it comes to test time, when it comes to schools. They're like, they expect you pretty much to retain information later.
That's
It's
to me.
weird.
That to me is like ancient Sparta. You're expected to steal. If you get caught, you're going to get your ass kicked, but you're expected to do
Yeah.
it because you're going to starve if you don't.
I never wrote any answers on my hand. I wrote them on my thigh when I wore my short
Yeah,
booty
there
shorts.
you go.
I'm expected to remember everything when I was in school,
Okay.
and so therefore, when I actually happen to lose one, because I don't usually lose these,
So here's the tiebreaker question that I had, just in case there was a tie.
Yeah, but
Oh, that would be
question
funny if this
never
was
asked.
the type.
The question is, name the artist and song that plays during the church
Jeff,
Haley.
Freebird
by.
by
Oh, come on. Let me just guess it.
go.
Freebird by Leonard Skinner.
Oh, I was going to say Freebird Leonard Moulton.
Leonard Nimoy.
I don't know why I couldn't remember Leonard Skinner. See, I have to remember everything. I don't get to write them down on my
This
hand
is
like
what-
Haley does.
You know what? I was intoxicated and I knew to write it down.
I'm surprised you didn't know that, though, because it's Leonard Skinner.
I know. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
momentary.
seriously.
Yeah.
You're from Ohio.
I
You
kind
should
of
know
failed
these
a little
things.
bit.
You should have written it down in your hand.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So, now we're going to talk about our favorite scene in Kingsman, and then go over recommendations and maybe discuss some of the film. Haley,
Yeah.
you're going to have to wait.
Okay.
Jeff, go first.
Okay. I think my favorite scene, it's pretty obvious if you know me at all. It was the church massacre scene. Oh, my God. If the first time I saw this movie, I love that scene. The pure vitriol being spouted by the people and the minister and just everyone just hating on everything. And then Colin Firth says, I'm a homosexual living with my black Jewish boyfriend, and hail Satan. And then, the woman just gets up and is like, why, you are a heathen. He just pulls out the gun and just blows her head off. I'm not gonna lie. There was a little bit of love for that moment. And then there was the whole massacre afterward. That's dark, isn't it? I think I'm dark. Okay. Yeah. Still loved it, though.
You
Favorite
are,
scene?
you are 52 Weeks of Horror, though. So
That is
I mean-
true. I do run a horror website, so that is one of my favorite things. Is seeing blood splatter.
That is a fun sequence.
And then
Todd,
Freebird.
what is one of your favorite sequences in Kingsman?
My favorite sequence is when Eggsy is first meeting Colin Firth at the bar, and Colin Firth kicks the thug's ass with his umbrella. They keep calling him Grandpa and Old Man, and he gets up and very calmly locks the door, and then just whoops three kinds of out of all of them with just his umbrella. I absolutely love that scene, because then he sits down and he apologizes and goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just needed to blow off some steam." It was a brilliant juxtaposition. You knew it was happening. You knew it was going to happen, but him going from calm, cool, and collected to sort of very speedy, ultra-violent, using the umbrella to whip beer pints across the room. It was just cool. It was just a really cool scene. I enjoyed it very much.
That's a nice pull.
Sam, what is your favorite? Oh, wait, no, we got to go with Haley. I'm sorry.
No, we can make Haley wait. I'll take my favorite scene.
No, I'm going to take this now because so far I've come up with 2 scenes and they've taken them, so I'm giving up a scene.
Well, now you're gonna give a third one. I'm gonna give a third one away. No, kidding. Go for it.
Okay, so after Jeff's scene, which is being my favorite, and Todd's scene being my second favorite, I'm going to go with my third favorite scene when Jack Davenport shows up and tries to save Luke Skywalker, and then all of a sudden you're like, yay, he's in this film, and then he gets cut in half and dies. And completely crushes your hopes and dreams, like most of the people on this show do.
I do like.
Wow, and I thought I was dark.
That's
Damn.
powerful. I like the sequence when Jack Davenport's character Lancelot comes. The door opens up. He's like, "Well, I suppose it'd be too much to ask for us borrow some sugar."
Borrow some sugar, yeah.
And he's so badass too. And he takes a drink. The one problem I have with that scene though is when he takes the drink and then just takes a drink of it. As a spy, I think the person would have checked the drink for anything, poison or some sort. I'm just saying.
You read too much into it.
But still, that scene was pretty badass.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Spies don't necessarily poison each other because poison's kind of the
That's kind of like the low ball.
It's what women do.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we do that. But 5, 4. I'm just seeing if you drop yet. But
Wow. He just got it.
Awesome. Haley in the control room.
Why?
Awesome. Score
It's so dark. It's
One.
so. You want me to?
10. I don't know.
No.
Haley is whooping you today, buddy.
Yeah. So that's
that happened.
there's a lot of good sequences in this movie. There's tons of them. But mine's is right after Jeff's.
Oh.
It's when he comes out, he's like, "What did you make me do?" And Samuel Jackson's like, "Well, I could give you this long, convoluted explanation of how I plan to take over the world, and blah, 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 blah. And then you, just like in our old spy movies, would then have to come up with a convoluted plan to stop me. But this isn't that kind of movie." And just shoots him right in the head.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God, so good!" That was a payoff to that violent scene.
Yeah, it was. And then actually, that scene is kind of that moment is repeated, mirrored near the end, and he's like, "Perfect." It was great.
This is the recommendation portion of the show, and Haley, who would you recommend this to?
To everyone who is a mature audience, not really mature audience, I guess. Anyone who's 17 and older who's allowed to watch this film. So, I mean, this is a great film, and I think everybody needs to watch it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Jeff.
Okay, you know what? I love this movie. I didn't know what to expect the first time I saw it, and walking into it, I was kind of like, yeah, okay, spy movie. It might be all right, kind of campy, kind of cheesy. But ultimately, this movie is so much fun. There are so many little surprises happening. The performances are great. Maybe a little predictable, but it doesn't matter because it's so fun the entire way through that you don't even care. You're just along for the ride, and it's a great ride. And I recommend this to anyone. If you can watch a rated R movie, watch this one because this is fun.
Todd.
I would absolutely recommend this film. This is a very enjoyable movie. I'd recommend this to anyone who likes spy action films and is not put off by a lot of violence and a lot of blood, because this is way more violent and bloodier than you are led to believe by the trailers and by the billboard advertisements. When I first saw the billboard advertisements, I expected sort of goofy, kitschy fun, but the movie itself is very violent and very bloody, but it's also very excellently done. And I like how they tied it all in to the tailor shop. It's just really neat. It's got some neat nuances and tied into the noblesse oblige of the Great Britishers, as we're now calling them.
The Great Britishers.
The Great Britishers. Well, golly, as Todd would say, I really got a kick out of this movie. No, I enjoyed the hell out of the Kingsman. I wasn't sure what I was going to watch. I know it was done by the guy who did Kick-Ass. He was the director. He's the one who adopted this, and apparently the Kingsman is a graphic novel as well. And what a fun movie! It was beautifully shot, beautifully sequenced. The acting was superb all around. I really just enjoyed it. So anybody who, from frat boys to grandparents in an old folks' home, maybe not them. You know what? Let's be like,
Yeah,
let's
probably
pull
not.
that back a bit.
Yeah.
If you're in your 40s and you still think you're cool, if you're in your 50s and you still think you're cool, you can watch this kind of movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a roller coaster of a time. Jesus, I don't know what else to say about it, except if it was a penis, I'd probably suck on it.
Wow.
That's right. It'd be the only dick I'd suck would be the Kingsman. Such a fun...
I'm actually excited for the sequel of this
Are they
film.
making a sequel?
They are making a sequel.
That's
All right, we're going to that.
I know nothing about
In
it,
the forehead.
but I know they're making a sequel. I think it's going to be the
Kingsman
villain.
2?
Well, I think the villain is going to be who
Wonder Woman.
Samuel L. Jackson contacts about the satellite at one point. I think that's my guess. I don't know for sure.
So you're literally just making shit up right now. I mean, this is just
That's
like...
what this show is about.
This show is about knowledge, and knowledge is power.
This show is making
No, this show's literally all about making stuff up.
Oh, I know that. I just made that up.
The Kingsman doesn't even exist. It's not a real movie.
Yeah.
No.
And the next real movie that we're not going to watch is going to be Pay the Ghost. I think that's what I picked.
Pay the Ghost.
Pay the Ghost. With Nicolas Cage, this tour de force, which I have no idea what it is, was made in 2015, but looks like Nick Cage at his Nick Cageiest. So,
I love that stuff.
I also like that you refer to it as a tour de force.
well, it's you have to force it down your throat, I have a feeling. But you know what? We're going to watch it.
Fantastic. Nick Cage
And we're
would
gonna love
choose
it.
scenery.
Oh, it's like going out on a date with Bill Cosby. Oh, hey-oh.
Well, you just don't remember half of that. This I'm probably going to remember.
Not if you do it right.
Oh.
Let us know what you thought about Kingsman's Secret Service at wellthathappenedpodcast.com or in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Somewhere. Put the subscribe thing
Click
right on
this
his
button.
face.
I don't think that's how YouTube works, guys.
It could be. I don't know.
I'm
The
pretty
annotation. You can put it right on his face. Right there, on the face of WTH.
No.
And with that, well...
The Kingsman.
That happened.